Welcome. Today I'll be reviewing the recent released by Athearn, the Gas Turbine in the legendary livery Southern Pacific. Now, I'm going to cover a little bit of the lighting features and stuff, what I like about it, what I'm not a huge fan about, which is not a whole lot. It's probably only one thing that I've come across that I'm not a huge, two things I'm not the biggest fan about, but it's livable. But I definitely say that I'm enjoying the highly detailed locomotive, how all the lighting features to it. Give you a little bit of a look at it. So, sorry if I'm moving. Can't tell, the Mars light is going. But the thing runs really, really good. You got the light up number boards, which is your FX5. Your Mars light is your FX4. Oop, hit the wrong button, sorry about that. Your marker lights, or class lights, depending on how you see it, is your FX6. Either FX7 or FX8 is the MRC gyro light, which turns off all the lighting features on them. As soon as you hit everything, the lights come back on. The locomotive is a E2 horn, which is close to this. So the cool thing about these locomotives, they had a pony engine, which what they'd use to just get around the yard and stuff. Now when they start pulling, these heavy loads, they would turn on the jet engine. So, speaking of that, I'll about to turn this locomotive on. It might help if I actually don't have the mute button on. The jet engine is now, the turbine itself is starting to turn on. I didn't want to do much locomotive, but thing sounds amazing. This only has 2 speakers in it. This was a non-sound unit. And it was very confusing for a lot of for us customers, because the non-sound now say Tsunami 2, it just doesn't say what sound. So it kind of threw us through a loop, because someone who pre-ordered a sound unit thought that's what they got. The non-sound hasn't come in yet. Come to find out, the non-sound came in, and Athearn canceled the sound unit legendary liveries, the SP at least, from what I'm trying to think what they're called. Horizon Hobby said that it was canceled. I think either they didn't get enough orders or they just didn't produce enough. I don't really know. So the guy eventually just got another non-sound and threw a Blue Nami just like I did, with the same speaker. So, I'm done rambling on. The thing looks really sharp and stuff, but I'm going to show you what I'm not the biggest fan about. And they're both the exact same area. So, the first thing you noticed is the fact of the coupler. One coupler is sitting higher than the other. If I can focus on that. If you see that one of the couplers is not really, sits lower than the other. But the other thing I'm not a huge fan about is that how they have the wire connection bit. The only thing I'm just worried about, there's a better look at the couplers, is it is a pin system. So, I mean, I was testing to see which coupler was sitting lower than the other. And I don't remember the results exactly. But, sorry. But if we might cut the power to that track. This huge launch wire that just can't, which is pretty cool because it does do the rear light. Because the decoder and stuff sits in the locomotive itself. So I mean, but those two things, I mean, these are easy fixes if they do become a problem. So I mean, I would definitely say if you really enjoy the paint scheme and you want something that's not going to break on you, and you do have level track, or you just don't want to run without the tender, you're more than capable without doing that. See if I can get the rear lights to come on. Let's see if I can. Oops, sorry. But that light does come on when you put it in reverse. But I really enjoy this locomotive. I've been considering maybe getting the Chesapeake in Ohio and maybe getting another non-sound. It would be non-sound if I did that. Or Chesapeake, Ohio, and maybe grab a non-sound UP version with a tender. Or we just wait for another run of these. But I'm really enjoying mine. It's a great puller. It hasn't given me a headache. No wire issues. I haven't had the need to go through and rewire anything. So I mean, besides those two things, which I mean, just changing the coupler to adjust for the difference is more than enough to fix that. So I mean, if it really bugged you, you could, but my truck isn't what you call the most evenest, and it didn't decouple, which was my worst worry. So, other than that, those were the only two things I really didn't care for. Oh, besides the fact they didn't do more road numbers. Which, haha. But it is a beautiful paint scheme locomotive. I'm glad to have this. And if Athearn decides to do another run of these with a SP, another Black Widow with a different road number, I would probably consider getting another one, just to run two of them, because that would be pretty cool looking, just to have two Black Widows running on the same track. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Feel free to comment and let me know how I did, if you have any comments about it. If I got something wrong, please correct me. Don't chew me out, but just correct me. I appreciate that. But if you want to see more content like this, hit that bell icon and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day.